Bull.
Oh, very fortuitous guard falling into a coma during the trip. Maggie is strong enough to straight up yeet a fully grown man out of the back of a truck. Maggie also escapes essentially completely unharmed from this crash.
Hey! 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 Over here!
This just made me laugh for some reason. Not sure why he went about it this way. Seems a little odd.
We knock on the door and say, can we see our daughter, please?
Do you have a better idea? I'm all ears.
I've long been awaiting the grand return of Achituzito the First, and here she is after all this time. Welcome back! Literally, forest ninja walkers. They jump out of nowhere and attack you real quick. They make no sense because they make absolutely zero sound. Literally, forest ninja walkers.
What is it?
My arm is dislocated.
Well, it would be after that extremely light shove just now. I mean, he barely touched you. I'm shocked you're not dead.
Pull it up. Okay. You're gonna have to put your leg right here. Right here. Come on.
Well, you might want to say foot and not leg for one thing. Dude has clearly never done this before and you're rushing him through something that, if it's done slightly wrong, will not aid you and will cause lots of pain.
Okay, on the count of 3. 1, 2.
Yeah, do what on the count of 3, you moron? You said pull your arm up, he did that. You said put your leg here instead of foot, and somehow he knew to randomly put his shoe on the side of your tit. Like he's gonna get any leverage from doing that either, by the way. But then you don't follow up with instructions, you just start counting. The last instruction she gives is, you're gonna have to pull it up, and he somehow ends up pushing down visibly, and amazingly it all just works out.
You need to rest.
God, I should have brought him here. Do what?
Torture yourself. What good does it do? What do you tell me when I beat myself up? Quit bitching and move forward. Okay? Just take a breath.
Seems an odd time to bring that up when she literally wants to keep moving and you're telling her to rest though, dude.
Is that a train?
Can't be a train.
Dude has seen all kinds of things that the Commonwealth has got up and running, but the idea of a train, something fairly easy to find and work in order and run when you think about it, is a step too far for his brain. Oh, very fortuitous guard just happening to stop right there.
We heard a train. Did you hear a train?
He's so stuck on trains. How did you find a train? How do tracks work? What makes them move and go woo woo? I don't know. Have you seen a train yourself? You haven't answered me yet. Carol has also unlocked the infinite ammo machine gun.
We don't know.
Not that that is at all pertinent to the situation at hand. Kelly and the others are being held at a camp. You don't know where the camp is? No, we don't right now. Yeah, but Kelly is there. She's scared and I can't lose her. Okay, but that doesn't really matter right now, does it? We don't know where it is, you dingbat.
We are gonna get our kids, take back our home, and make it right. And Pamela's never gonna see it coming.
Who the hell pauses for effect for like 15 very long and awkward seconds? If I was Daryl, I'd be like,
We are gonna get our kids, take back our home, and make it right.
can I talk yet? Or has this sentence got an end that's coming? Because I gotta pee? Do I wait?
And Pamela's
Oh,
never
she's
gonna
talking.
see it coming.
He took me into the morgue where Sebastian was. All I wanted was to hold my son, keep him safe, but he was gone.
Why is this being told in a court when it doesn't pertain to a crime, though?
That wasn't my son. I know my son's voice, and that wasn't him. The tape was altered.
Hold up a minute. How can it both be literally not him and his voice speaking, but at the same time be altered? You wouldn't need to alter it if it wasn't him, would you?
Someone altered your son's voice.
Not someone, counselor. Your client. This enemy of the state.
You'd think being a lawyer should point out how difficult it is to alter a cassette tape, or you just go and look at the tape and see if it's been edited, and if it's gone missing, you can point that out. But why do that when you can awkwardly look at her instead?
Tyler, we know you stood up to Pamela. You want out of here as much as we do.
I want to live.
You know what's funny? In the last episode, they made out like they weren't even being allowed to speak to one another. But by God, if they haven't been allowed to chat in literally every scene since.
Your transfer's been denied.
My brother's been very sick. I don't know how long he has.
Then you should have told me directly instead of going around me to ask for a transfer.
It is the height of hilarious that this conversation had to happen right now of all times. Right in front of a prisoner.
Yeah.
They're closing in.
We can't outrun them.
Oh, you don't say, mate! You can't outrun them on foot with a weighed down carriage pulled by a horse on an uneven dirt road whilst they're on bikes and in cars? Nah, mate!
What are you doing? I don't know.
Clearly, absolutely no one was even watching the 30 or so prisoners standing right behind them.
Where the hell is she?
I gotta say, Achijuzita the First has some serious strength considering her tiny, tiny frame.
And me? Well, I guess I'm a Grimes too.
What do you mean, I guess? You literally are one, you flid.
Let's go! Come on now!
She says with pure Achijuzita tootness, having only just arrived herself.
We don't need the others.
Not a we.
Kinda ironic to say that after specifically using the word we're.
I need you here.
That's crap. This isn't the future my brother wanted. Not what my mom and dad fought for. Not yet. What we're doing could help everyone. Just us, but maybe everybody everywhere. I want to be part of that.
She's gonna get taken along in spite of this literally being nonsense. He doesn't want a 9-year-old with a gun bringing this thing to a close, and she's saying, no way, this isn't the world my brother and dad wanted. We can make a difference. I want to see this through. Like, shut up, girl. You're 4 years old. Go sit down. Also though, one thing that bugs me is the character arc. She was turned into a normal little girl, drawing and stuff, and just 5 minutes ago, when told, quick, take cover, she's like, yeah, but what about my pancakes? So yeah, let's definitely have a scene where this little girl goes into bloody combat.
We've all been so focused on what's right in front of us for so long. You're thinking about what's after.
All right, you stay right with me, okay?
How the hell does that equal let's take her into combat against an army though? Yeah, she makes a beautiful argument coming along, Daryl, because she thinks about school and stuff after the war. Yeah, come along. What?
Sorry for what happened.
Thank you, but I don't have time for your sorry, so I'm trying to get in contact with the guy who can help us.
I never understand this. If you're that busy, then you most certainly don't have time to say all of that other stuff right afterwards, which takes way longer than saying thanks or don't worry, we're cool.
Carl too.
You two were a lot alike.
He died saving people.
No, he was really annoying too.
Dude! Stop!
I can't lose him.
I can't lose him! We've been in love for an entire episode! Aside from that brief argument recently, but other than that, we're so in love! You don't get it! It's been multiple days of being in love! These guys only really have one job, and that's ensuring that they're looking behind them and leading the walkers, and yet don't even notice one get into the back.
What the hell happened?
I also find it funny how they always have the time to use the radio during a crisis to quickly mumble some stuff like, oh no, it's all going wrong, and then it cuts off. Like, why are you using the damn radio when there's something bad happening? It's one walker, just pick up your gun, not your radio, bruh. This entire scene, thousands of rounds are fired collectively, and not a single person is shown to be reloading their gun. Everyone has infinite ammo machine guns.
No!
Whoops. Whoopsie.
Also though, I find the notion that she of all people picked up a gun and started shooting at them absolutely hilarious.
No.
Two sins here. Firstly, it seems incredibly stupid to place the gate opening lever outside of the wall. Who the hell does that? Yes, historically walkers cannot climb, but intruders looking to get in absolutely can. Secondly, as much as I like the whole walkers can climb and use tools thing as mentioned in the last video, I find it highly unlikely that they're now everywhere. There's like 4 in this crowd alone.
I'm fine.
Daryl, no, you're not.
Didn't she know? Daryl is far too cool to bleed. He just wills his wounds shut, like a badass would.
Get back and cover your head!
I'm clear!
Well now, they didn't even give him a full 1 second after he yelled that he's clear to blow the door off. In fact, they did it so fast he almost wasn't entirely clear. Also though, what did they blow the door off with mere seconds after taking out the walker in front of the door?
Wait!
Thank God he used his X-ray vision and noticed that his mates were about to turn the corner. Also though, mildly strange that he decided to only point the gun after a whole bunch of walkers had already passed, right at the moment their friends would be coming into view.
Thank God. You alright?
They've had to cover themselves in all manner of nasty stuff in order to go undetected, and he just runs up to them whilst the walkers are seriously close by, yelling and being all human-like. Like, bruh, I just had to walk in their blood for 6 miles staying dead quiet, and turns out they couldn't even tell you were a human? I've literally never seen thicker plot armor in my entire life. Not so thick after all. Okay, I'll remove that last one.
You may not think this place is worth saving, and I get that, given how they treated us. But it's worth it.
Actually, by all accounts, most of the people treated you completely fine. It was just them at the very top being typically evil. Also, it's not always just about the people. There's safety there too. Infrastructure, food making capabilities, and so on.
Hold the line!
They've got loads of people with loads of guns and yet decide to go melee style to clean up the streets.
Let's get that fuel down in the sewers. We're only gonna have 1 shot at this.
I don't understand why any reasonable person would deal with the issue in this way, wasting so much precious fuel when you've got loads of people with loads of guns. I don't know. So not only did they want to waste so much fuel, they also wanted to destroy their most expensive and well-kept houses at the same time. Oh, very CGI. I love Rick, but that throw and the bag was extremely CGI. Why not let the man throw a real damn bag into a real damn boat? Like, I get it. You want to squeeze money out of this thing. It's an end, but not really an end. I think Rick deserved a proper ending, but like I said, I do get it. That's just a final sin from me. Well, that wraps up 11 long series of The Walking Dead. I've been singing the show since February 2017 on my old channel that I stupidly lost access to when I cleared my cookies one day, like a moron. So it's weird for me. It's a long journey. Almost 6 years. That's insane. But I'm glad to have done it. I've enjoyed your comments over the years, and hopefully I gave many of you a great many laughs with my sins, my songs, my impressions and my jokes. Thanks for watching with me, and hey, if this series does well on the channel, I'll definitely look at covering their other shows, like continuing on with Fear the Walking Dead's 2nd season and so on. Thanks again, guys and gals. See you out there. Chris Harris, Lifty, Corey Bosch, Hinakami and Water, Manuel Morales, Marquez, Nick Wyndham, Warkeeper, Steelers, The Epic Commander, Adelitz, Word Without a Word, Blitzcloud, Brandon Kriya, Deliverance, Emmanuel Gonzalez, Kate 2000, Jessica Start, Kapan, Comfroig, Magnus, Nathan Burr, Red Moon, Sean, Sebastian Ramirez, Wesley Tabak, Wiccan Faye, Ali 50, Clear Lonely Jellyfish, Dark Lord Bloody Soul, Guru, Israel Caldera, Joa Edvinson, Jonas Starr, Jordan Samuels, Jaffa 6263, Kieran Robinson, Keldnock, Kevin Melter, Quinito, Laxus, Luis Cruz, Matthew Blanchett, 1928, Oliver Smiley Reacts, Saint Flo 25, Sentimento, Storm 970, The Elementala Wars.